Hello, and welcome to the 2024 High Stakes Putting League here on Disc Golf 716, presented by Spartan Discs. We are here for the second match of the women's division here to determine the final four of the High Stakes Putting League here at Spartan's main location. I am Dalton, your host for today's action, and let's meet our players. First up, we have Gilly Tytka putting with Latitude 64 Pures, sponsored by Spartan Discs. Then we have Mia Lopez, who will be putting with Latitude 64 Pures. She had no idea what to do for this player profile. Then we have Cassie Aszkler, who will be putting with Dynamic Disc Judges, also sponsored by Spartan Discs. And we have Nicki Kramer, who will be putting with two different types of putters. She's telling us that's all we get. Fun fact, even though Mia did not know what to do for the player profile, shortly after she just starts juggling discs, and I'm like, couldn't we have done that for the player profile? That would have been sweet. Anyway, hole one, first hole on the course, through the double doors to the precision basket. Obviously, the only change from the guys is the fact that the opening of the glass double doors is a little bit wider, as you see here. Mia going first, and just off the left side. Crowd forming for the ladies here. You love to see the support. Nicki going second and straight down the middle. Nicki first on the board to the precision basket. Cassie will go for her first attempt, third on the card here. Up and in. Nice putt there for Cassie. And Gilly to round out the first rotation. Just a little right there. Mia for her second. Just a little short there off the sponsor sign there. Nicki for her second. Looking for two in a row, and just off the left side. Disc rolling into the trees there. Cassie looking to make her two in a row. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am, I should say. Gilly. Just a little left. Mia searching for her first of the round on her third attempt here. Little right, so Mia starting with a 0 on this hole. It's all right. Did not go into the basement area. That is the killer on this hole for sure. And just off the back side for Nicki, does not go into the basement, so she will finish the hole with 1. Cass looking to go 3 for 3 on her first hole of the round. Just a little bit to the right, not into the basement. A good start for Cassie here with 2. Gilly searching for her first. And just off the right side with her first there. 2 for Cassie, 1 for Nicki, 0 for Mia, and Gilly going into hole 2 here. Across the basement from 2 different teeing locations, from the long tee pads to the elevated basket is 3. To the short basket, it is 2 from the short teeing position, 2 points to the elevated basket, 1 point to the short basket, -1 if you land in the basement. And I forgot to say this in the first hole, but ladies, you're clear to putt. Like to remain consistent throughout these videos. Cass from the short position. Just a little short of the elevated basket there for Cass. Nicki gonna give it a run from the longs. Love to see the commitment from this distance from the ladies, and the high risk, high reward does not pay off for Nicki as she lands in the basement. That will be -1, dropping her back down to 0. Mia from the shorts will go for the long tee. Will go for the elevated, but just a little bit short. Gilly for her first on hole 2 from the shorts. And takes the hat off the trees, doing a little course maintenance there is Gilly. Cass for her second. Nice putt there for Cass to the elevated basket. That's a 2-pointer. Nicki, after attempting the longs on the last one, will now elect for the short tee. And off the short basket there. Mia was contemplating the long, but now choosing to go to the shorts. And into the basement goes Mia. That will drop her to -1 on the day with one more shot to go. Gilly, after doing some course maintenance for her second. Little right there for Gilly. It looked like Cass just took a disc off the rack and was about to throw it, but she just that's where she sat her discs down. Cass off the window, but not in. Still 2 points for Cass. She's got 4 all day so far. A good start to her round. Nicki off the right side of the short basket there. That will drop Nicki to -1, obviously. Mia, who is also sitting at -1 right now, will make that up. So no harm there to Mia's score. She remains at 0. Gilly now for her third and final on the first 9. So close as well to the long basket there for Gilly. Cass with 4, everybody else with 0 as we head into hole 3. Again, the hardest hole on the course, sponsored as always by Forbin Dyeworks. Again, I could not recommend checking out the work that Forbin has done. They do some really, really cool dyes. Again, I cannot recommend it enough. But again, 3 different teeing locations. Technically 4 for the ladies. We do have the red tees available to them. If they did want to attempt from the golds, they would be more than welcome to. That would actually be a 4-pointer. But Cass for the 1 from the reds. And off the top of the basket there, the wind really coming into play. The hat has been restored after Gilly knocked it off. Just in case anybody was wondering. Mia, just a little left. Again, the fan really comes into play from that short position. Gilly gonna line up a 2-pointer from the white. A little to the right there. It's all right. She's still finding her range, finding her touch. Nicki had contemplated the 2 for a second there. Now she will tee for 1. A little short there for Nicki. Very sassy turnaround after that. Cass for 1 again on her second attempt here. Cass off the top of the basket there. It's all right. She's still maintaining a 4-point lead over the rest of the field thus far. Mia for 1. There it is. Mia now on the board with 1. Gilly will tee for 1 after going for the 2-pointer on her first attempt. A big hyzer putt there and off the top of the basket. Nicki for her second from 1. 4-1 from the Reds, I should say. And connects on it. Nice putt there for Nicki. She getting back on the board. Cass now maintaining a 3-point lead over both Mia and Nicki. Looking to make it back to 4 for 1. And just in and out. Disgusting spit out. Mia for 1. Nice. Two points there for Mia. Getting herself back on track, and now Gilly off the top of the basket, almost bounced off the wall and back into the basket. That would have been a really cool highlight. Nicki connects on it, even with the wind pushing the disc up a little bit. 2 for Mia, 2 for Nicki on that hole. 4-2-2-0 as we head into hole 4, sponsored by Jeremy Holtke Disc Golf. Disc golf made simple. A blind hyzer shot around the riser. Mando right of the pole. 2 points from the long, 1 point from the short. And just because the last video we almost had a disc roll into the basement, I guess technically there would be -1 if someone did get a really bad roll away, and I do not wish that upon our players. Mia for her first, just off of the top of the basket. Nicki for her first from the short position. Nicki is a left-handed putter, so it definitely this hole is definitely a challenge for lefties. Cass for her first, up and over, just a little short. Gilly lining up at 2. Gilly for 2, just a little short. That would have put her right back in it. She's not out of it. Again, we have a lot of disc golf still to play. A lot of putts to be made. Nice play. Just like that. A lot of putts to be made. Nice putt there for Mia. Nicki. Good height, but just a little right. She basically has to force the Anheuser putt, being a lefty, so it is definitely a different hole for her than the rest of the field. And there's a nice putt there for Cassie. Gilly now lining up a 1 after going for 2 last time, and just off the top of the basket. She'll find it. These are the best putters in the area, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a tough course, tough track. I cannot stress that enough, really. Mia to the right, a little short. A course designed to test the best. Nicki off the riser. Cass, who's already made 1, looking for 2. 2 in a row, I should say, not for 2 points. This would be 2 points, but just a little to the right. It would be 2 points. You know what I mean. I'm not going to reiterate that. Gilly. Little long, little right. 5-3-2-0 heading into hole 5. 1 for Mia, 1 for Cass on that hole. Hole 5 through the Guardian baskets to the blue baskets. The only change for this compared to the guys is for the first round, the Guardian baskets are pushed a little bit further away from one another, so the gap between them is way more open. For the second round, the baskets will be pushed back into the position that you see here. 1 point in the blue basket, -1 to the black basket, -1 to the basement, and straight through the middle for Mia, pushing her score to 4 all day. Cass, nice putt for her as well. Straight down the middle. Oh, also the other change is the tee pad for the ladies. Well, yeah. Give the people what they want to see. Little show there from Nicki. Nice putt from Gilly. As I was saying, the girls tee off from a the tee pad maybe 2 feet in front of where the guys were teeing. That is the other change, but that is consistent for both rounds. Unlike the basket location, which will change in between rounds. Cass off the band of the blue basket. Nicki, who's already gone into the Guardian for her second off the blue band, and the disc almost slipped into the basement. That would have been real unfortunate. Gilly into the Guardian. Mia straight down the middle and in. Mia also the only one electing to putt in heels or platforms, whatever you want to call it. Cass. Oh, and just a spit out there off the backside. Looked good until it wasn't. And there it is for Nicki. She's loving it. Big pop off, Selly. Nice putt there for Gilly. 2 for Mia, 1 for Gilly, 1 for Cass, 0 for Nicki. As we move into hole 6, sponsored as always by Coffee and Stone Cafe for all of your pre and post round coffee and food needs. Check out Coffee and Stone Cafe today. You will not be disappointed. Through the tire, over the basement, to the basket is the name of the game here. All players must call at least one through the tire, and just a little short there for Mia. For her first. Cass for her first, going to the right of the tire, but not in. Gilly. Oh! Went through the tire, but didn't make it, obviously. It's a tough line. Nicki with the tire call, and straight through. Little short, though. The people in the background there have no idea what the hell's going on. Up and over for Mia. That will tie her with Cass for the moment at 6. Cass off the band. Good line up and over the tire, but unable to connect on it. Gilly up and over and off the band as well. Nicki now for her next attempt here on the tire. Nicki. Oh. Mia for her next attempt here. Up, over, and in. Nice putt there for Mia. Cass. Up, over, and left, and out. Gilly. Up, over, and banned again. And Nicki for her last attempt. Down into the basement she goes. 2 for Mia, 0 for Cass, 0 for Gilly, -1 for Nicki as we head into hole 7 up the stairs. For the ladies, if they do choose to putt from a knee, that is 3 points. From a standing position at the base of the stairs, it's 2 points, but they have a shorter tee pad halfway up the stairs. For 1, they can choose any of those 3 teeing locations for this hole. Mia to go first, lining up her 1-pointer, and that will connect right on through for Mia. Now with a 2-point lead for the moment over Cass. Gilly and Nicki with 1 right now. Still a whole other loop to go. A lot more points to be had, and there's Cass making her 1. Gilly for 1. Nice. Everyone looking good so far. Nicki a little short.
You need that one too? That's the order.
If anybody's wondering, Dana is keeping score just off camera, and she needs to know who is making what putt and what not. So if you hear the chatter in the background, that's what that is. Cass for her second after Mia going just a little short. Cass, a little high, bouncing out. Gilly for her second. Off the band. She's finding the band a lot in this round, but it's all right. Nicki for her second, straight on through. Mia for her third and final attempt for 1. And a little short there for Mia on her final attempt on the first 9. Cass for 1. Nice putt there for Cass. 2 on the hole. Gilly for 1. And just a little short there for Gilly. She'll take a seat. Nicki. Nice putt for Nicki. A good hole for all the ladies. All the ladies scoring on that one. Mia and Cass tied at 8 going into hole 8. The only difference between them and the guys round is each one of these makes is worth 2 points, whereas the guys each make was 1 point per make. -1 still if you do happen to go into the basement. But other than that, the shot is the same, straight down the middle through the precision basket. Cass a little right on her first. Nicki, a little short there. It's all good. Mia for her first. Straight down the middle and in. Nice putt there For Mia, that will give her sole lead of the round thus far. Off the band there for Gilly for her first. Cass for her. Off the target. Nicki for her second. A little short. Mia looking to make it 2 in a row here. Mia. Nice putt again for Mia. That will push her into double digits on the day. Right now, the score to beat is Hanna, who we saw in the first round. Nice putt there for Gilly. Hanna sitting at 22 right now, who is the leader for the ladies. Obviously, only 4 women out of 8 will advance to the finals. And just a little short there for Cass, so that's kind of the mark you're searching for. But with Dana at 12 and Allison at 11, you still have to beat them. Sue has a 7, but two of the ladies on this card have already passed that. Mia 3 for 3 on the hole. Great hole for Mia. That is a big swing point-wise, because that's a 6-point hole for Mia, with the point values being double what the guys were worth. That now sits Mia at 14, 2 above Dana. So, as of right now, Mia should be advancing to the final round. As of right this second. Obviously, a lot can change in 10 more holes, as we're here on hole 9. The difference here is the long tee position is for 3, whereas where they are right now is for 2. Mia just a little long, but manages to stay in bounds. Gilly for 2. Little left, also not out of bounds. Cass will try for 2. There is a shorter tee position for 1. And just off the cage there for Cass for her first. Nicki for her first. And stay out of there. Not out of bounds. And now you see Mia will line up her 1-pointer. And Mia, I think that's out of bounds. That's going to be close. That's right on the line. And Gilly, roll and stay out. Okay. Cass for 2. Cass a little to the right, but also not in the OB area. Nicki.
Yes, Nicki.
Nicki looking for that clarification. Good fair play from the ladies here. Nicki did not make the putt, but did not land in the OB either. Mia for 1. Nice putt there for Mia. That's either going to be 1 for the hole or it'll be a wipe at 0. Gilly for 2. Just a little short and rolling out of the OB area. Cass for 2. This would push her to double digits if she were to hit this. She does not, but she does not go out of bounds either. And Nicki for 1. Nice putt there for Nicki. All right, so Mia did go out of bounds there, so everybody was 0 except for Nicki, who will tie her point total with Gilly at 4 as we now start the back 9 here through the double doors to the precision basket. 1 point per make, -1 for every disc landing in the basement area. This hole brought to you by 716 Chix. Ladies, you're clear to putt. See, we got it on the way back. Okay. Nicki, little short there for her first. Mia, our current leader, sitting at 14. Again, that hole 8 was a big hole for her. And nice, favorable bounce there, pushing Mia to 15. And Gilly, nice putt down the middle. Right now, it looks like Sue Gottler has been eliminated because of Cassie being at 8 and Mia at 14. Not,
Oh my God.
that was gross. That spit out probably so far has been the worst one so far through the entire competition. The disc was in the basket and it bounced out. That's wild. And a little short there for Mia. So right now the cut line is 11. If Cassie gets to 11, Gilly off the right side. If Cassie gets to 11, no, if Cassie gets to 12, that will eliminate Allison from the competition. But everybody's still in contention, still in play to make the finals here on this card. A lot of points to be made up. But there's not enough negatives to where you could drop people down to 7. So Sue Gottler has been eliminated from our competition. Mia now for her 3rd and final attempt at the precision. High shot, does not land into the basement. Very favorable kick. Gilly off the right side. I think that went in the basement. That may have gone into the basement. We'll have to get some clarification on that. Our camera crew did not pick that up. And a little left there for Cass. Nope, she did not. Gilly with 1 there for the hole. Mia also with 1. 15-8-5-4 heading into hole 11 across the basement. Once again, you all know the point values. You all know the teeing locations. This hole brought to you by the official realtor of the disc golf community, Katie Wolcott of Howard Hanna Real Estate. Contact Katie today to help so she can help you find your dream home today. Okay, Joe. A wild Joe Torregrossa appearing in the shot. Nice putt there for Mia. Gilly for her first attempt off the left side, or left of the short basket. All the ladies teeing from the short position for their first ones so far. Nicki, a little long Little long of the short basket, little short of the long basket. That makes sense, right? Cass. Little short of the elevated basket. Mia currently sitting with a 7-point lead. For her next attempt, and just off the left side of the short basket. Gilly for her second. Look good, but did not make it in.
Apparently.
Oh, and just off there for Nicki. Cass. High putt to the right. Not in. Mia. Off the top of the cup of the short short basket and out. Gilly off the top of the long basket. Looked good once again, but again, this is a tough putt. It's a long putt from both positions, really. The short tee pad does give a little bit of leeway, a little bit more lenient, of course, but it's still tough. It's still a tough line to hit. Cass for her third. There it is. Nice putt for Cass to finish strong on the hole, pushing her to double digits on the day. She now sitting at 10 points as we head into hole 3. Sponsored once again by Forbin Dyeworks. 3, technically 4 teeing locations for the ladies with varying point values. Mando to the left of the flag. The fan, as we have seen, will be blowing during the play of the hole. Right now, as it stands, Cass is 1 point from tying Allison off the top band. If Cass gets to 12 points, that will eliminate Allison from making the finals. Nice putt there for Mia. That will get her to 17. Gilly for 2. Gilly just a little short there. Look close of her going around the flag. I'm not sure if she went. I think she did make the Mando. It was very close, though. Nicki for 2. Nope, I spoke too soon. Nicki for 1. Nice putt there for Nicki. This putt is very favorable for lefties, whereas the next hole after this, not favorable at all for lefties. But for righties, this is not a favorable hole, but the next one is. It's kind of a counter. Cass, that will tie her with Allison, pushing Cassie to 11. Mia for 1 off the right side of the basket and out. Gilly for 1. Little short. Nicki for 1. Oh! Cass. If she makes this, this will eliminate Allison from the final. And that'll do it. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. There is still a chance with some of the minuses out there, but as it stands right now, Cass has punched her ticket to the finals. Mia with a nice putt. Again, yeah, there's definitely a chance as of right now. So I may have misspoke, so I do apologize. But that's just how the scores sit now. Nicki going with a different putter choice, which is her right. And it doesn't matter anyway, 'cause it still missed. Anyway, 18, 12, 5, 5 heading into hole 4. Blind shot around the hyzer. Blind shot around the hyzer. Yeah, that makes sense. Blind shot around the riser with a hyzer. God damn. Anyway, a lot of points still out there for the ladies to get. Gilly and Nicki still chasing some spots here. Cass, and that will push her to 13. So that, unless if she gets some negatives, that will push her to the finals and eliminate Allison from the running. Right now, Hanna and Dana still holding the spots in the finals right now. Again, still 5 more holes to play. A lot more points out there for them to get as Gilly misses there on her first. Little left of the basket there. Cass for her second attempt to push her score to 14. And off of the pole, I think she's the first person to hit the pole. Mia. A little long there on her second. Nicki. Again, not a favorable hole for lefties. Still a good run at it, though, I must say. Gilly for 1. There it is. Nice putt there for Gilly. Pushing her score to 6. 6 off of Dana. Cass. Nice putt again from Cass. 2 for 3 on the hole. Mia for her third. And just off the right-hand side of the chains and out for Mia there. And, oh, a good run there for Nicki. Again, a tough hole for lefties, but it is what it is. This course makes you have a wide variety of shots in your arsenal. And Gilly, oh, that would have been cool. Almost bar down into the basket, but unable to connect on it. 18, 14, 6, 5 heading into hole 5. Like I said, this time the baskets will be pushed back into the positions that you see here. -1 for the Guardian baskets, 1 point to the blue basket, teeing position 2 feet in front of where the guys teed off, -1 into the basement. 2 people searching for 1 spot, potentially. There could be a big turnaround here. But right now, Dana sitting at 12 and Hanna sitting at 22. Hanna still our overall leader. Mia 4 points off of her. Gilly, skip into the basket. Nice putt there for Gilly. Mia, a little short, but that's the miss you want. Not into the Guardian, but not a knock on her points. Nicki, really high putt there. Did not bounce into the basement. Cass, nice putt down the middle. That'll push her to 15. Gilly looking for 2 in a row here. And off the top of the basket as well, also not going down into the basement. So she still has 1 on the hole. Mia. And nice bounce as well. A great bounce there for Mia. And into the Guardian basket goes Nicki. That'll drop her down to 4. Cass. Straight down the middle once again. Another good hole for Cassie. Gilly looking for her second on the hole and finds it. A good clip for the ladies here on this hole. Mia. And in! No chains, well, barely any chains necessary. And she finds the basket. That will push her to 20. And off of the Guardian basket band there for Nicki. 20, 16, 8, 4. This is a close race to the end as we are on hole 6 through the tire. Excuse me. 2 points through the tire, 1 point around the tire. Must call 1 shot through the tire. At least you do not have to make every. You do not have to putt through the tire every single time. I found my words. We got there. Cass up and over, but to the right of the basket. Mia at 20. Cass at 16. Short, and Mia will drop down to 19. Gilly at 8, 4 points off of Dana. And it does not go into the basement. Look at that disc. That is as close gets. Nicki. Little short there. Good work there for Kevin. Tournament director as always. Doing a good job. Cass. Off the top of the basket. Did not want to get in the way of the camera there, but Mia. Nice putt there for Mia. That'll put her back up to 20 after going into the basement. Gilly. off the mark there. Nicki. 8 points down of Dana. And that'll be three. That'll make her 3 points now for the day. 9 points down of Dana. Up and over off the band for Cass. Again, that's not.
Making the final cut.
Love it. I don't even care.
Damn right, making the final cut. I agree with me. Nice putt for Mia. Gilly off the chains and out. Nicki.
Get it.
Got it. Good putt there for Nicki. 21, 16, 8, 5 with 3 holes left to go, excuse me. This hole brought to you, of course, by Diamond Hawk Golf Course and Pub, Western New York's premier ball golf course, pub, and live music venue. Again, I cannot recommend that enough if you like playing regular ball golf. It is a beautiful golf course. It is a fun yet challenging track, and you will not be disappointed if you check it out. Nice putt there for Mia. That will push her over Hanna to the lead of the tournament with 23. It was hard to tell who that was. Cass, now for her. Next. Nice putt there for Cass. Gilly. Nice putt there for Gilly. Gilly putting the pressure on Dana now. Their scores have got to be close. Mia, a little short. A little short there for Nicki on her next attempt there. So that had to have been Nicki on her first, that shot that came out of nowhere. Maybe she took a shot at the knee. Very possible. If so, love to see the commitment. Cass. Off the band. Gilly. Bangs it through. Nicki went for the standing shot at the base of the stairs there, off the mark. That. No. Nope. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I am not gonna finish that sentence. Mia missing 1. Missing 4-1, I should say. Cass for 1 as well. Nice putt there for Cass. Gilly for 1. Nice putt again for Gilly. 22, 18, 11, 5. Big hole for Gilly, putting her at 11. Dana at 12 We are coming down to the wire here to get into the finals. Nicki still has a chance to punch her way into the finals as well. However, she has to basically make everything going forward. Gilly. Gilly is 1 point off of Dana. Mia with 22. Cass with 18. To the right. Mia. To the right. This is basically it for Nicki if she does not make it, and that, I believe, will eliminate Nicki from the running. So it is coming down to Gilly and Dana, because that should be enough to punch Hanna's ticket to the finals. As Cass just off the mark. Mia off the band. Nicki. Oh! That was a great putt, but the target around the basket said no. Gilly off the band. With each miss, Dana kind of breathes a sigh of relief, but Gilly's still searching. If Gilly finishes the round with 12, that will put us to a 5-woman final. If she obviously scores higher, oh my God. Anyway, if she scores higher than 12, then obviously we will have our traditional 4-woman final. Way off the mark for Nicki on her final. No one finding the basket. It's coming down to the end. Again, Hanna is in the finals. Cassie is in the finals. Mia is in the finals as we head into the final hole of the first round of women's coverage here. Sponsored as always by Recycling Buffalo. This is as close can get, ladies and gentlemen, to qualify for the finals. Will it be Dana or will it be Gilly? And that will put Gilly to 13. That will put Gilly to 13. Cass missing short, but not in the OB. There is still a chance that Dana punches her ticket to the finals as well, with the OB coming into play. Mia, based on how that ended, I'm not sure if that went out of bounds or not. Nicki does not make that. Gilly for 2. This would put her at 15 for the day. Short and in the OB. That'll tie her with Dana. That's 12 apiece. It's coming down to the last putt to go to the final. Cass, nice putt for 1. That'll push her to 19. Mia for 1. Looking for 23 all day, connects on it. Well, maybe. That depends on where that disc landed on her first attempt. Nicki wide left. All right, this is it. This is it. If she makes this, she goes to the finals. And it's in! Gilly punches her ticket to the finals, eliminating Dana. The final four are set. It will be Mia, Cass, Gilly, and Hanna in the finals for High Stakes Putting League here for the women's division as Mia looks to close her round out. Sole leader of the round, sole leader of the tournament so far, and Nicki will miss. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 24-19, 14-5. Literally came down to the end as you see the final leaderboard there. Mia, Hanna, Cassie, Gilly, the finalists for High Stakes Putting. We will see that round very, very soon. Like and subscribe. You will not want to miss the finals. The finals comes with a redesigned course. Hope you can check that out. But until then, be well, and we will see you next time.